Here is the 5 things that I learned at 42 years old that I should never share and I will never share again. 1. Anything on our pain. If we have a back pain, if you have a headache, toothache, or anything pain in our body, yeah, when I was younger, I would, if I spoke to someone, I would love to share my pains. So it could be I have a bad back pain, I have a headache, that's why I was not able to do this, or that's why I'm going to move somewhere else, or anything that's pain in my body, I love to share. Then at this stage of my life, I realized that this sharing of your pain will not really help to someone else, because everyone has their own pain as well. So it's just like I am making an excuse that I was not able to commit something because I have pain in my bodies or anything in me. So from the other's perspective, sharing your pain does not ease or solve his problem as well, because everyone has his own problem. So it's better to keep that with you if you have pain. And I am very grateful that I'm realized this at this stage of my life, rather than realizing at the age of 60 plus, 70 or 80 years old. So it's not always good to share our pain to someone else, because even sharing our pain will not remove or lessen our pain with us. It's just like we are just uh, giving excuses or sharing our miserable pain where someone also have their own. So number 2 is resentment. Okay, so if we have some resentment with someone, like someone was telling you or saying nice words to you, and you feel down or you feel embarrassed or you feel something not good, and when you talk to a friend or someone else, you just pass that information that this I have a resentment with this guy because he told these things to me, something like that. So sharing that resentment to someone else will not release or lessen your pain, or someone's to a friend lessen his pain. He got his own resentment as well. And from the other's perspective, if you just keep telling your resentment, you look like you are having some excuse, or you seems having a miserable experience of life, because you just passing the not so good feelings in you to someone else. So just let it go, keep it to yourself and let it go. We are human, we have some emotions, and it's normal to have a resentment. But if we are aware, if we become the watcher of our mind, we can it's just normal. We don't need to reject that resentment. We just accept that and watch that, and we don't want to become the slave of that resentment, because we have all ego. Our ego will protect us. Our ego will try to say that you need to tell that to someone else, that that's not true. You need to protect yourself from shame, from anything, just to protect you, and that's the job of the ego. And if we are aware, we are watcher of that ego, we can control the ego and not the ego controlling us. All right. So number 3 is sharing our problems. If we keep sharing our problems to someone else, yeah, it's just like if you talk to a friend, and every time you speak to a friend, or you meet to a friend, everything that he shares or she shares is just all his problems. Now, do you think that you still want to keep talking to that friends? You think that you still want to be with that friends, that all his topic is about just all his problems, because you have your own problem too. So sharing our problems to someone else will not make our problem really lesser, or someone else's problem become lesser. So we are just passing the problem, and everyone has its own problem as well. So from the other's perspective, if you could if you could just sharing problems to someone else, it doesn't look good as well for your own perspective. It seems that you have a miserable life, and you are not able to manage your own problem, and it seems that you are just making some excuse. So every one of us have problem. Absorb that problem, let it go, and better not to share problems, because everyone has problems. Even the richest man in the world has its own problems. So it's levels of problems. Sharing problems does not solve our problems, and to someone else does not solve their problems as well. If someone else has a bad day, and sharing your problems does not make their day better, it will become even worse. Imagine that if someone share your problem, you feel bad. Every time someone share your problem, you feel bad. Instead of making your day brighter, lighter, you just feel bad. And I don't want to make someone feel bad just to share my problem, because it doesn't listen my problem either. Okay? So number three, I learned not to share my plans. When I was a bit younger, when I was not aware, I have something in my mind, I just, okay, this is my plan, I'm gonna do. And then later on, if that plan does not make if that plan does not pursue, or that plans fail, or that plan not even is started yet. So it depends to the individual. It could be if you have some a plan, and if you just keep sharing that plan, even that plan is not yet started, if you hear someone's criticism, you might not able to start the plan. And it depends as to the individual. So some human being, if they would someone criticize them, it's okay with them. But someone, if someone criticize them about their plan, they might not able to pursue that plan, they might not able to proceed with that plan. Or if you have another plan doing, initially you tell that this is your plan, but indeed you did not proceed on that plan and do something else, and then, so from others perspective, they will just think that you are like yeah, something like you keep changing your mind, or you are not a reliable person, because you've been telling that this is your plan but it didn't happen. So it's better I will just keep that to my plan, and just work on it and show the result one day. So it's better realizing it now than later. And last one probably is sharing our finances. Okay, so sharing our finances. So I learned that sharing our finances is not making our life better as well. So some people telling their about how much their wage, how much they make, how much their savings, or how much, some also sharing how miserable your finances is. Someone sharing how big your saving is, but for someone's perspective that you are sharing your finances, it doesn't make any sense to him. It doesn't make any if for example, if you have good finances, good savings, and if you're sharing that to someone that don't have that much, it doesn't make any sense for him as well. You are just inviting envy. And if you keep telling that you have a miserable finances as well, does not make you feel better, and you just acknowledging to the universe that you have these bad finances. So it's better to keep that secret, keep that to yourself. And your financial should be within the family, and it should not be shared to someone else. Yeah, so someone might say that the world is really blaming the company, blaming the government, blaming everything. But if that's the words that keep going to your mouth from someone else's perspective, you seems that you are just trying to protect your ego and keep blaming. So no one likes a person's that keep blaming. It doesn't matter as well someone's failing, but uh, I have learned that I should be better responsible to myself and keep those things private, and it will give me peace of mind. And peace of mind is very important. That's it. So hopefully, um, I am able to share something at 42 years old. See you next time. Bye.